Mike Moore Media, the first place to hear Rockingham County news and information.
It's our monthly program from Rockingham Community College, and today the focus is on the Cosmetology Program at RCC. Director Gail Gregory is on the line, and she has a student with her as well. Hey, Gail.
Hi, Mike.
Good to have you on the program, and we'll get to Bria in a moment, Bria Loftus. But first, tell us a little bit about you, Gail. You've been there how long at RCC, and some of the things that you've been doing?
I have been here for 11 years, and the last couple of years, of course, has been just as challenging for us as anyone else. We did a teach-out for our students, and now we are remodeling the department to reopen in the fall, and we already have a full class.
All right. Oh, that sounds great. So, remodeling there, the cosmetology department at RCC, and signed up for the fall semester to begin. Now, tell us what's involved in the cosmetology program, because you're regulated on a lot of different levels, aren't you?
We are. We're regulated by the North Carolina Board of Cosmetic Art Examiners, also by OSHA, of course, RCC, and the community college system.
Okay.
It takes a little over a year to complete the cosmetology program, and then qualify to sit for the board. But good attendance makes it possible to complete in a year.
Okay.
RCC offers a certificate, diploma, and associate. We have approximately 32 parts of cosmetology that we have to offer the students. So we can barely scratch the surface within a year. But it gives the students a chance to choose their passion. And then they can go in the direction that they like to go.
Sure. Well, with 30-plus parts to all of this, can you just give us an idea of some of those that we're learning about there with the program?
We cover hair styling, hair cutting, permanent waving, relaxers, color, waxing, manicure, pedicure, facials. Then, of course, we hit a little bit on anatomy, electricity, and chemistry.
My goodness. There's really a lot involved, a lot more than people realize, I guess, isn't there?
It truly is. I think most students are surprised when they come in and see how much there is to it.
Yeah. Well, and you're saying it's probably going to be ready in the fall, maybe October?
In October, we should be ready to take clients.
Okay.
After the students go through, I don't know, maybe 8 to 10 weeks of preparation, then we're ready to take clients. And then we will open to the public at a reduced price so that they will come in and students can practice and get experience working with clients.
Okay. Bria, let's visit with you just a moment here. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You've been through the program. You've graduated, and now you are successful with your own salon. So kind of give us your story there, Bria.
So I graduated in 2012 with an associate's in, not with the associates, with a diploma in cosmetology, and then I decided to come back in 2018 and get my associate's degree with the hopes of becoming an instructor soon. I own my own salon in Greensboro. It's called Rustic Fringe, and that has been like the best thing ever. Just being at my own place, not having a boss to answer to. I answer to myself.
Yep. Nothing like being having your own business, is it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, being the boss. Yeah. Now, when you set out to in the cosmetology program at RCC, so you graduated in 2012. So you started the program when? Back it up there for us.
It took me about a year to complete, about a year and a half, because I did get my diploma.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, when you started, tell us what draws you to this profession, I guess. And, did you have a goal down the road that, hey, one day I want to own my own salon?
No, I didn't, actually.
Okay.
When I started here, I just knew that I loved hair, and I knew that's where I needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
But, business ownership, I don't know, some people just know that they want it. I never wanted it. It came after many attempts working other places for other people, and I realized that I just wanted to be out on my own.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that from other salon owners who work for others, and at some point they think, whatever the reason, I can do this on my own. And so that sounds like maybe that's the parallel story for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's really, it comes back to being at RCC and being around instructors who pushed me to be where I am today, and they really did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, congratulations on your success in what you're doing in the business world now. And, let's get in a little plug here. I know this is an RCC program, but you've given us a name, Rustic Fringe Salon, but tell us where you are.
So I'm actually located in a salon suite inside of Phoenix Salon Suites in Greensboro off of Bridford Parkway.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, wishing you continuing success there with your own business. That's great.
Thank you.
And I know when you have people like this, like Bria Gale, who go through the program and just go to another level, that's got to be exciting for you.
Absolutely. We are very proud of our graduates. It is hard in the beginning, trying to decide where you're going to work and what part of the profession that you're going to work in.
Mm-hmm.
There are just so many choices. That's why I say you have to find your passion, whether it's skin care or nail care, hair. It just depends on the person.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And that's so funny because she told me where I needed to be in the beginning. She told me to be a manager of a certain salon, and I said, no, I don't want to do that. I don't think that's for me. So I ended up going somewhere privately owned for a little while, and I ended up right where Miss Gregory told me I was going to be, managing that salon. So I should have listened to begin with, but it just goes back to how well, RCC has their instructors, how well they choose them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, your best interest in mind, for sure, it sounds like.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. And Gail, this is something that you've been doing for a while yourself, and I know you're passionate about this and heading up the program there at RCC. And you and I met last fall when some students had completed the program and were looking at hooking up with a salon in the county. And so it's something that I know it's got to be rewarding when you go from point A to point B at least, and see what people accomplish.
Absolutely.
Well, now, if someone is listening to this program and they're interested and they think, like Bria, I've got an interest here, and you're offering all of these different parts to the program, what do they need to do?
The first thing they need to do is apply at RCC, fill out a financial aid form, and then come and see me.
Okay. Now, that sounds easy enough, but the fall program is already filled.
We will have a wait list just in case.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if there is a class in the spring, then there are classes that they can take in the fall that will help them toward starting in the spring.
Okay. Oh, great. So they can go ahead and get that underway in the fall.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Now, how many in that first class when they get back into that newly remodeled facility?
We have a cap of 20.
Okay. Now, has that changed with COVID?
It did, but now it's returned.
Okay. So we're back where we were. All right. Very good. Okay. Well, we've got a couple of minutes left. Gail and Bria, anything you need to add?
All I would say is come and talk to us, check it out, and be sure and come by when we have an open house to show off our new department.
Okay. Have you set a date for that?
No.
Okay. But you'll let us know.
We will.
Okay.
We will let you know for sure.
All right. Very good. That sounds like a photo op to me right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So just quickly, Gail, what are some things that you've done in that renovation?
Right now it is stripped down to walls and ceiling.
Oh, okay. I get the visual there already. Okay.
I just went over talking to the electricians about where we needed electricity.
Yeah, okay. So you're really starting from zero here, and I thought renovation maybe, we're making a few minor changes here and there, but it's ground zero, it sounds like.
Absolutely.
Now, when you went to RCC, when you started in the cosmetology program there, did you go into an existing building and all of that? So this is what I'm getting around to. Is this your opportunity to do it as you want to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
And the thing is, this department has looked the same since the 60s.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Even though there has been new equipment, they ordered the same thing again.
Okay.
So it has looked exactly the same since the 60s.
Oh, my goodness.
It's going to be totally new.
You need a whole fresh new look because everything has changed.
That's right.
Yeah. Wow. What are some of the biggest changes that you've seen in cosmetology and maybe in the equipment and things like that too, Gail?
Oh, there's been so much since I've been doing hair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We didn't even have flat irons back then.
Oh, really? Wow.
Waxing eyebrows came out right as I finished school.
Uh-huh.
There's been lots and lots of changes. Lots of equipment changes. And the really cool thing about it, in my opinion, is that if you've got an imagination and then you can figure out how to do it,
Mm-hmm.
it's the next big thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm really excited. Be sure you take some before pictures. I'm big on that. Take some pictures now while it's stripped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
And then all along and then the finished product. Well, I'm excited about the opportunities that you're providing there for everyone who comes through the RCC Cosmetology Program. Thank you for sharing it with us, Gail. I appreciate your passion. And certainly, Bria, thank you for being on the program, too. And, again, all the best as you continue on in your career.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you both, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. There's a personal look at what's happening with the cosmetology program at Rockingham Community College. Lots of opportunities there. Again, Gail Gregory is the program director. And then you heard Bria Loftus, who graduated in 2012, then returned to complete her associates in cosmetology in 2018, currently working on her teacher's license. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that great? And now she owns her own salon in Greensboro. If you need more information about that program or anything else, the new classes beginning today on campus and then in October in the fall for the cosmetology programs and the newly renovated facility there. So go to the website for more information about all of the good things happening at Rockingham Community College. That's rockinghamcce.edu. Start local, go far.